Okay, so now after circumcircle and incircle, the next topic that we are going to see is excircle or ascribed circle. Can anyone tell me what is an ascribed circle? Excircle or ascribed circle? Yeah. So does anyone know what is a ascribed circle? I hope triangles जब आपने डिटेल में पढ़ा होगा तो आपने पढ़ा होगा what is an ascribed circle. And but even if you don't know, I think the name is self-explanatory. So, incircle is a circle inside a triangle which is inscribed by the sides of a triangle. So, incircle एक ऐसा triangle होता था जो triangle की sides के अंदर inscribe होता था, जिसे triangles की sides circribe करती थी, but that was inside the triangle. Now, excircle or ascribed circle is a circle ascribed by the sides of the triangle, but it is outside the triangle. So, what I mean by outside the triangle is, see, let us say this is our triangle ABC, okay? Perfect. Am I right? Now, when I say it is ascribed by the sides, which means triangle would be something of this form. Okay, so this is ascribed by BC and AC extended and side BC. Similarly, there would be one more triangle here which would be ascribed by BC and AB extended and side AC. वो circle यहाँ पर होगा. Perfect. And there would be one more circle. This doesn't looks like a circle. Okay. And there would be one more circle here, which would be scribed by AC and BC extended and side AB. और वो circle कुछ इस तरह का होगा. This would be extended till this point, and let us say the circle would be something of this sort. So, this would be our one more circle. Okay, so what I am seeing here is, for a triangle ABC, basically we are going to have 3 excircles. We have 3 excircles here. So this is, let us say, this circle has center E1, this excircle has center E2, and this excircle has center E3. Perfect. Let us say this radius is R1, small r1. This radius is small r2 and this radius is small r. Okay, r3, or let us say this as small r3. Now, one interesting point here again, what is that? कि यहाँ पर भी इन circles के लिए हमारे triangle की जो sides है वो tangents है, but now they are extended. See, for this circle, what I am seeing is BC is the tangent. और अगर मैं E और इस पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन को लेटर से नाम दूं D, ठीक है, तो E1 और D जो है, E1D इज द नॉर्मल एट D एंड BC इज द टैंजेंट एट D, तो ये दोनों परपेंडिकुलर होंगे. अब यहाँ तो हमें रेडियस मिल गया. अब बताइए इनका सेंटर कैसे पता चलेंगे? सी, जैसे इन सर्कल एंगल बाइसेक्टर्स का इंटरसेक्शन से बनता है. अब यहाँ पे क्या होगा? यहाँ पे इट वुड बी फॉर्म्ड बाय द एंगल बाइसेक्टर्स ऑफ pi minus B and pi minus C. So, यहाँ पर BE1 is the angle bisector of angle pi minus B. So, this angle would be equals to this angle, and similarly CE1 is the angle bisector of angle pi minus C or angle DC, and let us say whatever this point is, let us say F. Okay, so got it? So now it is, so this E1 is the point of intersection of the angle bisector of exterior angle A, exterior angle C and angle A. Perfect. So समझ में X circle क्या है? It is again the point of intersection is again the point of intersection of angle bisectors. So X center is again the point of intersection of angle bisectors, but now it is exterior angles. So we have exterior angle B here, exterior angle C here. Clear? समझ में आया X सर्कल क्या है? इससे पहले कि हम X रेडियस डिफाइन करें, पहले तो हम समझ जाए कि what is X circle, what is X center. Now there are going to be 3 X centers and respectively there are going to be 3 X radius. So let us say first X radius as R1, second X radius as R2 and next X radius as R3. Okay, so R1 is the X radius with side A. Okay, here, or let us instead of R1 let us call it RA only. So with A, extended B and extended C, RB is the X radius of with side B, extended A and C, and similarly RC is the X radius with side C and extended A and B. So instead of R1, R2, R3, for a convenience sake, let us say RA, RB, RC. Clear? So now let us define the formulas. So the formulas are, first is RA is delta upon S minus A. Okay, RA is S tan A by 2. RA is A cos B by 2 cos C by 2 upon cos A by 2, and RA can be even given by another formula which is 4R sin A by 2 cos B by 2 cos C by 2, and the same formulas we can extend for other sides. So what I will write, RB as delta upon S minus B and RC as delta upon S minus C. Similarly मैं यहाँ लिखूँगी RB as S tan B by 2, RC as S tan C by 2. Similarly यहाँ पर RB क्या हो जाएगा? It would be B cos A by 2 cos C by 2 upon cos B by 2. So denominator में होगी term cos B by 2, यहाँ होगी B cos A by 2 cos C by 2, और similarly यहाँ पर RB क्या हो जाएगा? It would be 4R sin B by 2 cos A by 2 cos C by 2, and the same you can extend it for RC. कोई डाउट? पैटर्न समझ में आया हमने किस तरीके से लिखा? क्लियर? नाउ let us see the proof. Can I erase this diagram, because let us concentrate on one X circle right now, और एक को निकाला तो बाकी सब तो हम निकाल ही सकते हैं. So can I erase this diagram? Thank you. So let us study one X circle first. Okay. So we are seeing it for X circles. Okay, let us say this is our triangle ABC and this is the X circle here. Perfect. So this is our triangle ABC and this is the X circle here. So let us say the X center here is E1 draw it more clearly. Perfect. So let us say the center is X center is E1 and let us say its radius is R1. So this point would be perpendicular. Here R1 perpendicular. Clear? I know this is not a bit symmetric, but I hope you can understand this. So should I draw it more clearly, or just give me a point? I'll draw it more clearly only. So the center would be somewhere here, E1. So now this is R1. Perfect. Okay, this is R1, this is R1, and at all the intersection points we will have a 90-degree angle because यहाँ पे ये AC extended है, ये tangent है और ये normal point है. So let us call this point as E, this point as F, and this point as G. Okay, I am doing one more thing. I am joining BE1 and CE1. Okay, and then I am joining E1 with A. ठीक है, मैंने क्या किया, मैंने BE1 को ज्वाइन किया, CE1 को ज्वाइन किया और फिर AE1 को ज्वाइन कर लिया. ठीक है, so this is our X center. Any doubt till here? Now what I am going to do is see one thing here. Area of triangle ABC plus, so this triangle ABC plus triangle BE1C, this would be equals to area of triangle AE1B plus triangle AE1C. Am I making my point clear? मैंने कहा क्या कहा, area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle BEC, which is covering what? The area of quadrilateral ABE1C. So I'll say this is equals to area of quadrilateral AE1C ABE1C. Perfect. So area of this quadrilateral, पहले मैंने इससे BC को डायगोनल माना और दो ट्रायंगल्स में डिवाइड कर दिया, ABC प्लस AE1C. ओके, फिर मैंने AE1 को डायगोनल माना तो दो ट्रायंगल्स में डिवाइड कर दिया, ABE1 एंड ACE1. Perfect. And what are these two? These two are equals to my area of quadrilateral AB1 E1C. So these two are equal. Okay. Now let us say area of triangle ABC is delta, the standard which we have, plus area of triangle BE1C. BE1C, half base into height. So height is R1, which is here. Okay. So what is height? It is EE1, which is R1, and base is side small a, plus this would be equals to area of triangle AE1B. AE1B. So half base into height. If I consider AB as the base, height would be E1F. So it would be half. Again E1F is R1 into B plus area of triangle AE1C. AE1C. If I consider AC as the base, height is E1G, which is equals to R1. So half R1C. Clear? So I am getting delta plus half R1A is equals to half R1B plus half R1C. Clear? कैसे हुआ? देखिए ABC का एरिया तो डेल्टा, BCE1 हाफ बेस इनटू हाइट, हाफ बेस BC, हाइट इज E1 से लेकर BC पर परपेंडिकुलर विच इज एट E, सो विच इज इक्वल्स टू R1, सो हाफ R1A. ABE1 का एरिया क्या होगा? हाफ बेस इनटू हाइट, AB बेस और इस पे परपेंडिकुलर है E1F which is R1. एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल AE1C सिमिलरली हाफ बेस इनटू हाइट, अगर AC को बेस माना तो इस पे परपेंडिकुलर है E1G which is R1. So I get delta is equals to half R1 A plus B minus C. Half B plus C minus A. Is that true? This is half B plus C minus A, and which can be written as delta is equals to R1, or I should call it at RA actually, since we are dealing with the term RA here. So let me replace all this by RA. So RA would be written as here S minus A. True? B plus C minus A by 2 can be written as S minus A. So I can write here, what I will write here is delta RA is equals to delta upon S minus A. True? Clear? So this definition of RA we have proved. Clear? Now let us prove the next definition. RA equals to S tan A by 2. तो only one thing you are getting, हम almost same type के proofs कर रहे हैं जो हमने in circle की radius फिर in radius के लिए किए थे. Almost the same proofs, just with a minor variations. Got it? Now RA is delta upon S minus A. Delta is S minus A, S minus B, S minus C under root upon S minus A. So if I multiply and divide by under root S, so what I'll get S minus A S minus, we'll get S minus B, S minus C upon S minus A under root into S minus A. Perfect. And which is, this is equals to tan A by 2 into S minus A. So I get RAS, sorry, we are left with S outside, and this will be even S, because we have multiplied and divided by under root S. So we will be having S tan A by 2. Clear? So we have proved this formula that RA is S tan A by 2. आसान था. We had delta S, RA is delta upon S minus A. Delta को मैंने लिखा है S minus A, S minus B, S minus C under root. Then I multiplied and divided by under root S. So S came out common in numerator, and denominator में we had this term under root S minus B, S minus C upon S into S minus A, which is nothing but tan A by 2. So RA is S tan A by 2. Clear? Now let us prove these two formulas. The next two formulas. So what is the step which we are going to follow here? See, I know this angle is B, ABC's angle is B. So this angle EFC is pi minus B, and I know BE1 is the angle bisector of angle pi minus B. So this angle is going to be pi minus B by 2. Clear? Similarly, this angle is going to be pi minus c by 2. So angle EBE1 is pi minus b by 2 and ECE1 is pi minus c by 2. Clear है मैंने ऐसा क्यों बोला? Got it? See, this angle FBC is pi minus b and BE1 is its angle bisector. So this angle EBE1 is going to be pi minus b by 2 और same concept इसके लिए apply कर दिया. Now can I write BC which is equals to small a is equals to RA cot pi minus b by 2 plus RA tan pi minus c by 2. Sorry, cot pi minus c by 2. Am I right when I am writing this? See, what is RA cot pi minus b by 2? So RA cot pi minus b would be this length BE. So this is length BE. And what is RA cot pi minus c by 2? This is this length EC. So RA cot pi minus c by 2 is this length EC. Perfect. So I can write this as RA tan b by 2 plus RA tan c by 2. Clear? Any doubt till this point? I can write this as A is equals to RA common tan b by 2 plus tan c by 2. Clear? This implies A is RA sin b by 2 upon cos b by 2 plus sin c by 2 upon cos c by 2. Perfect. Or this implies I can write A as RA sin b plus c by 2 upon cos p by 2 cos c by 2. Very true. I mean almost the same steps that we had followed in our previous question for finding x radius in radius, वही हम यहाँ पे follow कर रहे हैं. So I can write RA as A cos b by 2 cos c by 2 upon cos a by 2. Since b plus c by 2 would be written as pi minus a by 2, so sin pi minus a by 2 would give me cos a by 2. Clear? So this we have proved with this formula. Now we have to prove the next formula. The same we have to establish relation between A and 2R. So what I know is R is equals to A upon 2 sin A. हमें बेसिकली A और R के बीच में रिलेशन निकालना है और वो रिलेशन है R is equals to A upon 2 sin A. तो मैं A की जगह लिखूंगी 2R sin A. So RA is 2R sin A और sin A को मैं लिख सकती हूँ 2 sin A by 2 cos A by 2 into cos B by 2 cos C by 2 और डिनोमिनेटर में क्या है cos A by 2. So cos A by 2 cos A by 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा and we will be left with 4R sin A by 2 cos B by 2 cos C by 2 which is here 4R sin A by 2 cos B by 2 cos C by 2 is equals to RA. Clear? किसी को भी कोई डाउट? तो बेसिकली जिस तरीके से हमने x इन सेंटर के लिए रेडियस निकाली थी सेम कॉन्सेप्ट हमने यहाँ निकाला है और कुछ सिमेट्रीज भी देख लीजिए. सी R used to be delta upon S, it is delta upon S minus A. R used to be S minus A tan A by 2, it is S tan A by 2. There it used to be A cos B by A sin B by 2 sin C by 2 upon cos A by 2. Here it is A cos B by 2 cos C by 2 upon cos A by 2 and this is all owing to the factor कि यहाँ पर अब जो B है यहाँ पे इट इज पाई माइनस बी एंड यहाँ जो c है इट इज पाई माइनस सी, बट a इज द सेम. ओके, there it used to be 4r sin a by 2 sin b by 2 sin c by 2, 4r sin a by 2 cos b by 2 cos c by 2, and again the reason is यहाँ पर जो b है it is pi minus b और यहाँ जो c है it is pi minus c. Getting it? कोई doubt? Clear है? So this is how we find x circles, x for an ascribed circle. हमने x circle का center निकालना देखा और उसी का radius निकालना भी देखा. क्लियर है? सो x रेडियस आर ए आर बी आर सी. कोई डाउट किसी को यहाँ तक? सो आज हमने सर्कल स्टडी किया, इन सर्कल स्टडी किया और फिर x सर्कल स्टडी किया. सो लेट अस डू वन थिंग, let us hold our lecture for here today because we have got a bunch of formulas. I want you to revise them. I want you to solve more questions based upon them, and from tomorrow's lecture we will start seeing about medians, perpendiculars and angle bisectors. We will start measuring their length even. We will derive formulas for them even. But till that I want you to note down this, go through with it, go thorough with it, try to learn the formula and don't cram them, learn them, solve more questions on them so you will easily remember them. And I think if you know the derivation, आधा formula तो खुद ही याद हो जाता है. So let us hold our lecture and we will meet up tomorrow and we will continue this topic more. So thank you.